Hello YouTube, how is everybody? Hope all's going well. So today's Tuesday. Time to give you guys a little bit of an update on the top I started to make. I've got it sectioned off. I just tried it on to see how it's going, and I think I just put it inside out. Okay, I'm losing my mind here. What am I doing? Oh, okay, it's the right way. So I do have it still sectioned off, but I do have to increase it at least one more set, possibly two. So here's how it's looking so far. I really like this shade of blue. It looks good on me with being a redhead and everything. I think I do have that inside out. Now that I'm looking at it, yes, I did. Let me correct the shirt again and show it to you one more time. Now, where the brown stitch marker is where I was last time I showed you guys the top. So I've only done a few rounds. I haven't done a whole lot. And the blue stitch marker is to show me where the first stitch is. So again, here's the top. This side will be one sleeve, down to where the stitch markers are. And then the body, and then over here, it's the other sleeve. And I determined, let me try to stretch it out a bit so you guys can see the pattern within the material. So kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like. It's definitely, I've done mesh items before, but this one's kind of unique how the stitches are done. It's not just regular chains. There's actual double crochet clusters in there. So it is definitely neat. Now the shirt originally calls for the whole thing to be this pattern. I'm just going to do it until it's the right size for under my arm and comfortable enough, across the chest and everything. So like I said, at least one more decrease or increase round, possibly two. So I either have 2 rounds to go or I'll have 4 rounds to go. We'll have to wait and see. And then once I get to the size where it's comfortable for the upper body, I decided instead of doing mesh all the way down, I'm going to do half double crochets for the main part of the body. That way I can get away with just wearing a bra underneath it and not have to wear a tank top underneath it. Cannot tell you much about the yarn. Like I said last week, it was given to me. It wasn't in a bag or anything. It's a little rough, but it could be just because it's aged. I don't know, because it does feel like it might be a little bit older yarn. But this is what the little skeins look like. I'm just finishing up my first one. Like literally I've got enough for maybe a couple more stitches and that'll be it. So that's not bad. That still gives me a full 3 skeins for the body. And then I was thinking once I get to a good length, who knows, maybe I'll do 2 rounds of this neat little stitch again at the bottom as well. Haven't quite decided yet, but I'm liking this pattern. It's a little slow going, especially when you're doing the increases. You gotta remember how many sets of increases you got, or how many sets of stitches in between the increases, but it's coming along. So that's my top so far. Let me change my stitch marker so I don't forget. But yeah, so if you guys are working on any tops, I would love to hear about them. Let me know down below if you guys are working on any particular top, or if you guys know of a good YouTuber to get top ideas from. I'd appreciate that, maybe even, because I do plan on keeping this top segment going in my chat or my YouTube for a while, as long as I can find enough patterns that I like. Okay, so that was the last set of stitches I did. So yeah, like I said, it's coming along. I'm liking it. The blue definitely suits me. I would guess this yarn is probably a size 3 weight yarn. I wouldn't put it as a 4. I'd put it as a 3. So that's not bad for top material. I'm finding a hair in my shirt and it's driving me nuts. Got it. And so yeah, there's my top. Hope you guys like it. Like I said, it was just gonna be a quick video to show it off, the progress. Not much. Hopefully next week I'll actually have the arms all completely made, like the armhole area, and be working on the body, because then once we get to that point, you guys will definitely be able to see it formed better. It does come off the shoulders a bit, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm actually quite okay with that, Doesn't bother me one bit. Definitely do it in the solid color, because I kind of thought about this pattern also in that the Karen Skinny Cakes. And again, I think for doing tops, a striping yarn won't work for me. It just won't look right on me. I've determined that from the last top I attempted to make. I am still going to make that top. I'm going to do like a yarn roulette kind of idea. And I'm pretty sure she used worsted weight in her video. So I should get picking 3 colors and do like a number wheel kind of thing, 1 through 5. And randomly pick 3 numbers. And that tells me how many rows I do for the first set. And then when I'm done those set, do it again kind of thing. So that might be the next top I make, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, guys, no whip for tomorrow. Because my whips and my FO Fridays are usually if I'm participating in any make-alongs, which I am, but right now we don't have our next clue. Won't get it for a few more days, so I'll have either whip or finished object for you next week. But this week, nothing. Thursday, I'm going to start making the owl from my amigurumi book that you guys voted on for me. And there is a new pull up with the new animals, so that when my owl is done, I will be indicating what is next. So if you want to go over my post and put a vote in, I'd appreciate it. Same with my poll still up for my head to toe winter knits. So if you guys want to put a vote over there for that one as well, there's only like 5 things like on my post page, so they're both very easy to find. Each one of them has 3 options. It's more entertainment for me. Like, I am going to make everything in both books. It's just what order, I really don't care. And this way it's a little game for me to say, well, what am I going to do next kind of thing. So guys, have a great night. I will be back Thursday. Unless I decide to do a pop-up for something yet tomorrow. But right now I think the next day I'll be out is Thursday. And you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you then. Bye for now.